Okay, and it's February. It's been also over like a week since Black History Month started in North America, and I decided to watch a couple black stories, either made primarily for a black audience or just made with a majority of a black creative team and cast. And I had a bunch of ideas for my first film, but considering how much work I have planned this first week that I have not done, I decided to just watch something short and simple. And we're starting with the first film by the trio of my favorite black creatives, Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, and Ludwig Göransson. Hopefully I got his name right. And honestly, compared to some of the other of Ryan's works, I thought this film reminded me a lot of Sinners, especially in its approach of storytelling in the start. I mentioned this film is short and simple, and yes, the messaging at the end of the film is really impactful to drive the message of the movie. But before we even get there, the film still tries to be a film. Whether what led up to what we see is accurate or not, like Sinners, Ryan did a really good job to just entertain you before we get to that part of the movie, because you already know what's coming. Like, especially for me, I've seen so many clips of this movie on my Instagram reels, like too many times. I got recommended because of Instagram reels. But just the story of this boy, because at the end of the film, they say he's 22 and all of this happened, and that's how I'm going to be in summer. And I'm just thinking this could have happened to me, and I see myself as basically a child still. But yeah, before the tragic incident, we see this guy trying to fit in with the system, but be responsible for his child and his girlfriend. He has a criminal past and he's trying to move away from that. And the one thing I did like was the focus on his character. The movie, for huge chunks of it, does Michael Jordan alone. And as I said, he does a really great job. That scene at the gas station, him contemplating what he wants to do with his life. And you see that dog die with what was a bit of foreshadowing to what was going to happen. And him then leaving that life that got him the trouble behind. And yeah, he could have also easily just sowed that batch of grass that he had, but he didn't. He threw it away. And the piece of messaging that goes even beyond what you see, you could interpret. It could interpret like what happened in that section in so many ways. And I feel like it was just really done well and very impactful. Then we have the party scene, which I would admit destroyed my investment a bit, because yeah, we get to see his girlfriend and baby mama prior and like their relationship and everything. But hand to my chest, I didn't really care too much about that. But then we see them have a conversation at the store where she goes to pee and he talks to that other dude. And I think I like that part. That was like the only part of that entire like party segment that I did like. And you feel like this could be his turning point, but we all know how this film ends. And that scene, I have not much to say because I really cannot relate to what's happening to an extent. But at the end of the day, I have eyes, I have a phone, I see what's happening. The authorities, police, ICE, even beyond America too. It's really sad to see what people go through for different various factors, whether it's the color of their skin, how they look. We keep on speaking out on these things and literally hope for something to happen, something different to change, people to be held accountable for their actions and stuff. But yes, it happens sometimes, but like there's so many things that get swept under the rug that we don't even know about. But yeah, you guys came for a movie review and not my rant of politics or whatever, or like the social and economic state of the world right now, which is something I should be talking about. But anyhow, regardless, the final 20 minutes of this film really speaks for itself. And I just hope less people have to go through that. And as I say, I'm really privileged to never have been put in that kind of situation. And that's just me. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully I see you in the next one, which should be a better video because I'm kind of rushed this one. Peace.